Hello and welcome to my channel. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps. And please subscribe if you want to see more. If you press the little bell icon, you will automatically get the latest video in your feed. Thank you so much for watching.
For you who don't know, pages like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Google uses certain steps called algorithms to figure out what you like and dislike. Algorithms decide what is presented to you on your social media. Every click you make is registered, so the site can send you information they think you like. So I thought, if we always do what we think everyone else likes, what will happen to spontaneous, crazy, unpredictable creativity? Sometimes when I do commissions, I feel it doesn't really have that same edge. I can feel I having things I do because I really just want to do them. I love to be surprised and find new things. But with this belief in algorithms, I don't dare to look at everything I see. I mean, I love sushi. But if I would eat it every day, I would start to hate it. I clicked on a video where somebody shoots an arrow through a moving bottle. And for weeks I was like bombarded with suggestions about weapons and people shooting on stuff. This is called the paradox of choice, where we think we have the freedom of choices, but we can only choose between a small selections of options presented to us. And we are now in an era where success is measured by likes, subscriptions, comments, or box office numbers. A good example is the movie industry, which is run by investors with no interest in film, hiring the best producers to create a box office hit. They brought in 200 screenwriters for the first Wonder Woman. That says only something about the fear of making a bad investment. And after that, they hire the director. Where before it was someone with passion and an insane idea transformed into a script and working like a crazy person to convince people that this was a good investment. So when I started this channel, I did it because I've been analyzing my anxieties and my depressions almost all my life. Holding lectures, written a book, and personal development is what I'm most passionate talking about. So my son convinced me that this could be a great thing to do. My need for confirmation and my fear of failure made this extremely difficult to have this relationship with the camera. I mean, acting is not a big problem, but to be 100% honest about who I am, I mean, I'm not even sure I know who I am. Anyway, after I made my first video, I did exactly what I told myself not to do. I start to look at the statistics, realizing that when I had 50 views, someone else had millions or even billions. So I studied and tried to figure out what makes a successful YouTuber successful. Even looked at a lot of those 10 not to do when you start a YouTube channel videos, etc. I lost confidence, I became depressed until I realized what I was doing. And I have to slap myself in the face, telling myself like a mantra, you're doing this because you like it. You're doing this because you like it. But every day is the same. As soon as I put on the computer, I can't help myself. I go in and look at the numbers. My son tells me it's just noise and not something I should worry about. I have now also started to create on Twitch, where you can see me create in real time. Because I'm a new digital artist on Twitch, I had maybe 5 viewers, where others have thousands and even millions. And I immediately starting to doubt myself. But this is what I've been doing all my life. Look at this. This is how it looks. I'm doing this all the time, every day. So why do I suddenly, at the age of 59, start to doubt what I love to do? Let me read something from my book. The hospital surgery, 14:32 p.m. The nurses and doctors are all looking at the new neurosurgeon, who seemed paralyzed, looking at his scalpel 2 centimeters from the skull of his patient. The assisting neurosurgeon whispers, "Is something wrong?" The neurosurgeon, not moving a muscle and staring at the scalpel, replies, I don't know." "Well, this is not the time not to know." The neurosurgeon looks up at his assistant. "Do you know where to cut?" Time in the operation theater stops. No one breathes. They all look at the neurosurgeon. "Sorry, you don't know where to cut?" "Don't sound so condescending. Just point at the spot so I can start and we take it from there. I mean, how difficult can it be?" Well, it's a brain surgery, so it's pretty difficult. I could speak already when I was 1, so I'm a fast learner. Well, this is not the time nor the place to practice a learning curve. Are you even a neurosurgeon? Hell no, I'm still a couple of months away from graduating med school. How in the hell did you get into this surgery? I have 2.3 million followers on Instagram. That's not the qualification for a neurosurgeon. So how many do you have? None, because I don't spend my important time on social media. I'm too busy working. Well, there you go. Later that day at the hospital dean's office, there is a knock on the door and the dean answers. The door is open, Dan. The neurosurgeon assistant, Dan, enters the room. What the hell is going on, Walter? Take it easy, Dan. I'm still your boss. Sorry, but I have never in my life gone through an experience like the one I had today in the surgery. What do you mean? The new guy. The new guy? Yes, this new guy, Brad, or whatever his name was. What the fuck was that all about? Ah, Brad, yeah. Didn't you get along? Get along? He's totally incompetent and should never been close to surgery settings. That bad, eh? Yeah, that bad. Well, he has 2.3 million followers on Instagram, and that ought to mean something, right? Well, obviously on Instagram, but not in a surgery. Can't you put him aside a little, just out of the way while you do the more difficult stuff and let him take some selfies and do his social media thing? The surgery is not a playground for vanity or need for confirmation, but we cannot ignore all his followers. How many do you have, Dan? I don't have time. I'm too busy working. Well, there you go. Now, what does it mean? There you go. No one knows who you are, no matter how many lives you save per day. We are a private hospital and are depending on our clients. So if someone has to choose what hospital they want to go, 2.3 million potential clients following Brad. Come on, Walter. I know you will make it work, Dan, one way or another, and our future is depending on you. Best of luck. And it's the same with this book. If nobody writes they like it on Amazon, Amazon thinks nobody likes it, so they don't put it up as a suggestion. This is what's called a catch-22 syndrome. You can't get rich because you don't have money. And this is why likes and subscribes are so important if you want to survive on social media. And what will happen to jazz, classical music, innovative, crazy, passionate, experimenting artists, poets, writers that don't get enough likes to stay alive on social media? Will this old saying be relevant in the future that it's only people who are crazy enough thinking they can change the world that usually do? Or will we only have remakes of earlier successes? A lot of unanswered questions in the end there. But one thing I'm sure of is that the hard currency in the future will be personality. The rest we will be able to create in a computer. Thank you so much for watching.